G'day viewers, scrappers, gold lovers in general. Thanks for coming back for another video. Today I'm going to be scrapping a Telstra internet modem. From the outside it looks pretty basic. I know that there are some nice connectors on there somewhere. I saw them before. Here, there's one there and one there. I've got a bit of a collection of those going, so that's going to be nice. I've got some nice pins in here, so I'm looking forward to getting those out. So before I start scrapping it, I just want to say that I'm having filming problems lately. If this video freezes, please keep watching, because it's been happening to the last few videos I've made, and they do eventually sort themselves out. I don't know why it freezes. The last one I made with the Blu-ray player, I remade that video 6 times. I deleted it from YouTube and re-uploaded it 6 times. And I cannot stop it from freezing. It doesn't freeze on my computer. Once I've made the video, edited it and saved it, and I watch it to make sure it's okay. I thought maybe because my laptop hasn't got much memory, it might have been a problem. So I bought an external memory. External hard drive. I now save all my videos to that, and it's still doing it. So I have no idea what the problem is. It can't be my phone, because it doesn't happen to every scene. It only happens to at the start of the video. So again, if it's freezing, or if you notice any of my videos freeze, please just keep watching, because it seems to sort itself out after about 1 minute. Anyway, I've also got hold of this camera here, which I will, once I find my tripod, I will attempt to use this for some videos and see how this works. It seems to work okay. Where's the button? If I hit the button, oh, it's dead. That's right, I've got to charge it up. But the zoom comes out and it records, and I did a test run. I recorded about, I don't know, 5 minutes and played it back, and it seemed to work okay, but my talking on there was very faint. So I'll do a trial video with it, and if it doesn't work out, then I won't use this camera anymore. I'm just trying everything I can to make the videos better, and also to stop this, override this problem of my videos freezing. Anyway, enough rambling, and I'll get on to opening this up and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so with the top taken off, the first thing I can see is the other side of those connectors. And I've just removed the wire from there so that I can take the connector out the other side, and there's we go in my bucket of plastic coated wire, copper wire. And I've taken the little connection off one end, because I didn't realise that these go to a connection, and I don't know if you're sure, if you know about the connections, the ones I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll show you if I can find it. All these little connectors here. So there was one on each of these, and they came off the board somewhere when I pulled this lid off. So now all I've got to do is take those out, and then there's plastic rubbish. So this is a good board by the looks of it, or at first glance anyway. There's those connectors, from what I understand, you can see here where one came off. And there's the other one that is there where I cut the wire off. These connectors apparently have really good gold yields, but obviously you need quite a lot because they're so small. What I try and do is leave these plugs connected to the base, and then I peel the whole thing off in one hit. Doesn't really matter if you separate them, I suppose. There's more up this side here. There's quite a lot of them on this board. Okay, so we've got tiny little IC chips there. Some small ones there, another one there, little transistors, Not much in the way of chips, but lots of these connectors. There's another 3 there. I've got more IC chips there, nice big one there. Bit of copper foil. These tactical switches will have silver in them. MLCCs there, there's some nice MLCCs. So there'll be some pins in this plug, in this USB plug. And then there's all those gold pins in there. Sometimes they're full length all the way to the board, and sometimes they're only half. Being Telstra, I'm guessing they're going to be cheap and have half. There's some more there. Another USB slot there, I think it's USB. It's covered over. But there'll be gold pins in there. Some tantalum capacitors there. Some MLCCs. Another little IC chip there. IC chips there. Underneath this piece of tin is probably where all the better stuff will be. I'm going to take all these off, and I'd say that's where I might find some BGAs or some bigger ICs. So I'll take those off now, and we'll see what's under those. I've removed all the tin. There was some tin on here. There's a couple of small BGAs on there, some MLCCs. There's another bit of tin on here, another IC chip there, IC chip there, IC chip there. There was some down here. There's a BGA there and a BGA there. I think it's a BGA, that one might be an IC chip. And I'm sure there was some over here somewhere there. There's some tin there with no chips. Or one tiny little IC chip. I think there was one up here. Yep, there was a couple of BGAs there. Another one on here, there's an IC chip. And there was one over the top of this here. This is, I suppose, the equivalent to an gold corner BGA. That's not tin on top there, that's copper. And I'm fairly certain from memory, I haven't seen one of these in a while, but I'm pretty sure that the chip underneath is useless. If someone knows better, tell me, but I'm pretty sure from memory they're no good. I'll take the copper off and have a look. It might be a good BGA. But if it's like, I don't know if you know what it looks, sometimes there's BGA chips and then there's other ones that are in place of them and they're not worth anything, and I think that might be the case with this. There's some aluminium capacitors, they're no good, one here as well. If you depopulate your boards with a heat gun, please remove these first because they explode. There's these brown capacitors here, I don't know what's in those. I keep them just in case. I'll do a story one day once I get enough of them. Pretty cheap on this side of the board, which doesn't surprise me for Telstra. So now I'll undo all the screws and take the board off, and hopefully there's something good on the other side. These things here, by the way, and these ones here, there's just copper inside those, and that one. So they're useless. And I think the same with those white things. I'm not sure. Does anyone know what's inside those white things? Can't say I've ever seen those before. Alright, so let's take this off and see what's on the other side of the board. Hopefully there's something good. I got the board out of the case, and now the case is just rubbish. There's nothing else on there. It's all plastic. So this is the board now that it's out. And on the other side, looks promising. Some more tin to take off, which usually means more chips that are covered under. So there's an IC chip there, a bigger one there, and whatever's hidden under this tin. And that plastic, there's some nice BGA, got MLCCs. So I'll take this tin off and see what it is. Well, that's a letdown. There's no good chips under any of that tin. Nothing under that at all. Just some MLCCs and some of those little black Juvelakis, whatever they are. There's a big piece of tin here. Nothing. Just some MLCCs. This one here, nothing but MLCCs. I end up with one piece of aluminium. And that's it. So there's just a couple of chips on this board. And lots of MLCCs, which don't really faze me much. I'm more interested in gold than going for the PGMs anyway. So a few chips there. That's it. Another couple there. And these ones over here. So now I'll take these plastic pieces off here and see what the pins look like inside. I'll take the tin off that one. Oh, there's a US, what do you call them, a SIM card in there. And I'll take this bit of tin off here. And you don't need to see what's inside these, just a little dot of silver. And it's just a matter of me depopulating the board after that. So the only good thing so far about this internet modem are these gold connectors here. And yeah, they give out some good gold, but I'd prefer some BGAs. So I'll take these off now. I've taken the pins off there, and they're only on the tip, gold coated. Got a nice pile of connectors there. Got the SIM card there, some nice gold on that. A little bit of copper foil. That was a plate of copper on that chip, and as predicted, the chip is no good. There's nothing in those. I took the cover off that, took the SIM card out, and there's some gold pins there, but they're only coated on the chip. Beginning to be a theme with this board. I took the plastic off there. You can barely even see it, but they're gold coated on the tips. You might be able to see it from this angle, I don't know. But the only decent ones, if I can turn this board around, is those ones. You probably can't tell, but they're gold plated right to the bottom. And what I do with these, you can either heat them up and make sure you get every bit of the pin, since they're full length, or I just bend them backwards and forwards until they snap off. If you try cutting them, you end up cutting them short of the board, then you're losing some of it. So you can bend these backwards and forwards, and they snap off at the base. Like that. See? If you heat them up and then take them out of the hole, then you'll get every bit of it, of course. But then you're going to have tin to deal with. I think that one went on the floor. Yeah, down there. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Now I've just got to depopulate it. I hope this was helpful for some of you who maybe have not seen these pulled apart. This is a really poor board, considering I've done some modems before that have been a lot better than this. I actually have two IINet ones to do. They're probably going to be better than these. There's nothing else to show you on this, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this video hasn't frozen up on you. And while my videos are having issues, can you just please bear with it? I'm trying to get it sorted. So see you on the next one.